Welcome back to Ben's Garage. Today we are having a look at this little brake pipe flaring tool. It's one of these sorts that you put in a vise. It's got dies for 4 different sizes. It's got a pipe cutter. I have got... I've done with that bit of brake pipe. Might be in here. I've got one of these old crappy ones. Oh, it's here. One of these. Can you see that? They're bloody awful. I've never ever got a nice clean flare on a pipe. I tried it. The reason that we're messing about with brake pipes is my dad's BMW 1 Series. He always gets advised on his flexible brake hoses on the front. He thought it was saying that they were too short, but it's a French way of saying that they're worn out. They're probably the original ones on the car. So he brought the car the other day and we tried to change them. Everything come undone all right, but the union on the metal pipe was seized onto the metal pipe, and I didn't have any pipe, any way of dealing with it at the time. So I said, well, I'll order some pipe. And then when I was reading up about, the pipe turned up and I tried this. These ends, do you see that, if it focus? They are bloody awful. And where it grips the pipe, it just shreds it to bits. It makes a right bloody mess. You don't want to be messing about with brakes. If you're going to be making your own brake pipes, you want it proper. You don't want to be pissing about, messing about, or anything like that. So that's why I ordered one of these. This is the style that we used to have in the garage where I first did my apprenticeship. You put it in the vise. It's got different dies on the end. You put your bits in there, you pipe in it, you tighten everything up. We'll have a look on the vise. I'll get it all in the vise in a second, and we'll have a quick look at it. I'm going to cut a bit of brake pipe off. We're going to stick it in there, and we'll see what different kind of ends we can do, and I'll compare it with this bloody awful thing here. So give me a moment, and we'll get onto the vise. I've got a bit of 3/16 pipe here, which is 4.75mm. This is the die. Now you've got one end, you've got the din, and on the other end you've got 45 degrees. I think we're going to go for the din first. So you put the bottom piece in. Now they do suggest you put a bit of grease in the end of the pipe. So I've got some red rubber grease here. I'm just going to tap the end in it like that. Now you'll obviously want to blow that out when you've finished. So put that on there. Din. And then sort of push it forwards. And you bring that over. Put that pin in. Just tighten it up a little bit. Now you've got OP0, and that just squares everything up. So just pull that round. That'll square the die and square the pipe. So while you've got that held, just tighten it up. Like so. Ooh. Don't want to go too tight with it. And then let that off. So to start with, you want OP1 3/16. So turn that one round, and then that one round, and then you're just going to pull that in. That should line up. Pull it round till it stops. Let it off, and that should be a bubble flare. So I'll just take that off, and we'll have a look. Not bad, not bad. Right, let's just try the other end again. We'll try and do a double flare. Pop a little bit of grease in it. Don't know if the grease makes much of a difference, but there you go. I've never used it before, but they just recommend it. Alright, that wants to go to OP0. Pull that round. Then tighten that up. So we want OP1 3/16 obviously. pull it round till it stops. And then OP2. So there's that's the old flare tool, and this is the new one. So that's quite a good bit there. That is nice. Sits in there lovely. Right, I just want to try 45. When you use the 45 end, you get one like that. Bit of a bubble. Let's do a second flare on that one. It's nice. Compared to that shitty one, it's a lovely end. That's the bubble flare. And that was that effort on there, look. Awful. Now, probably could have gone for some better brake pipe. Now, Amazon, yeah, I got it off Amazon. Quite a lot of it is advertised as copper brake pipe, but it's not. It's copper plated. So I've got a magnet on the bottom there. That's metal, which just means that it's going to be slightly more awkward to bend it. But if you've got one of these tools, you can just pop it in there. Obviously can't do that because it's quite short. I suppose I could do. Let's see if we can do a bend on this. Really, you need to wedge that bit underneath, like so. Got a bit of a bend on it. So yeah, you can't bend this without kinking it unless you've got a proper bender. So get yourself one of these, cheap on Amazon. Yeah, so I'm quite chuffed with that. That's nice, clean ends. I just put the union on it just to sort of check it. I don't know if it picked it up on the camera, but they're like really nice. It was, I say it was expensive. These things go for about 25-30 euros. This one was 150. Yes, it is a lot more expensive, but you get a good flare every time, and you've got options, different pipe sizes, the DIN end or the 45 degree, and I think I don't know if the 45 degree bubble or the DIN bubble. I think it's the DIN bubble is going to be best. I'm not sure. We'll have to wait till Dad's car's here anyway, and we get the metal pipe off. Knowing my luck, now I've sprayed it all up with WD-40 on his car, and we was struggling to get it off. The next time I go to do it, it'll just come undone, and we won't need to make any brake pipes up. But knowing our luck, we'll be back out here with this machine. So I thought I'd just give it a test, show you all about it. I can't remember what make it is now. It's some funny Seekself. The instructions are quite good actually. Very clear. Normally it's sort of Chinglish, isn't it? But it's quite good. It's just diagrams 1 to 8. Shows you a single flare, a bubble flare, or a double flare. Does it say anything about the DIN or the 45? No. Oh, make sure the head on side, line in and turn the handle in. Blah 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 blah. It doesn't say anything about the DIN or the 45. All in all, thoroughly good bit of kit. Comes in a nice case, so we can put it all back together nicely. And it'll keep nice. I did look at some of the higher brand, the branded sort of ones of these, like you use in the garage. They were like 500-700 euros. No, how many you want to use it for one job? But I say, if anyone's in France near me and they need some brake pipes making up, I'm not fitting them to your car, but I'll make you some brake pipes. I'm not offering my services, but if anyone gets stuck, I've got a brake pipe flaring machine here now. So, and a little tub of red rubber grease. So that's going to be it for this video. Yeah, catch you in the next one. Bye for now.